There's a lot of strategy games coming up and looking to reinvigorate the genre, and Petroglyph Games, the company best known for their work on Star Wars Empire at War, is stepping back into that ring with The Great War: The Western Front, a World War I era strategy game mixing a turn-based campaign map with real-time large-scale tactical battles, something which may excite players of Total War games as well as old fans of Empire at War. So far we've had 2 official trailers, one going deeper into gameplay and one being mostly cinematic, along with an extra developer diary which has focused mostly on the tactical level as well. And I think so far on the tactical level especially, the game looks to have a lot of promise. The scale of the battles, along with the preparatory elements that go into setting up your defenses, including planning out your own trenches, barbed wire, and machine gun nests, feel like they fit the setting very well. And repeated battles in the same location even retain the scars and trenches of prior battles, which should help each battle feel different even when fighting over the same location, something other games of similar tactical and strategic mixes can struggle with. The maps will even change with the seasons, with weather and other seasonal effects impacting your troops' morale and fighting capabilities. On top of your infantry fighting through the trenches, you'll be playing with classic World War I artillery barrages, the beginning of planes and aerial warfare, and of course cute little World War I era tanks. On top of the regular tactical battles which can occur throughout a campaign, there are also skirmishes and historic battles, directly recreating some of the most important real battles of World War I, seen here with the menu for the Second Battle of Passchendaele. Based on this little icon in the tech tree, it even seems like chemical warfare may play some role, which obviously makes sense historically, but I wasn't necessarily expecting to see in a video game. The Strategic Theater Command level is where I'm personally still going to be in need of some convincing. In my opinion, the depth, replayability, and long-term sticking power of games within this end of the strategy genre comes as much from how dynamic the campaign map feels as it does from the quality of the tactical battles. In the game, you pick either the Axis or the Allies as your faction, with regiments and companies seeming to come from within member nations of each side, based on the trailer so far, and then you play on a campaign map built specifically around the Western Front from Belgium down to Switzerland. It looks like you'll be doing a lot less broad faction management than in a game like Total War, and the marketing has heavily emphasized that each inch matters in how you're progressing. So I think the big challenge for the game will be figuring out how they can manage to keep all those battles engaging, and having the campaign map giving those battles extra context, without repeated battles in the same area feeling like they're kind of a slog. I do think the persistent damage and setup we talked about in the tactical section will help in that area. The possibilities for encircling the enemy front seem really encouraging for anyone like me who gets a deep pleasure from watching the sweet borders shift in games like this. While we know there is a national will mechanic involved with a value influenced by your performance in battles, and that it is in fact turn-based with each turn taking a month, the Theater Command area is definitely the area with the least detail explained just yet, so I'll be keeping an eye on that especially as the game heads towards its 2023 release. Working with Petroglyph on the game is publisher Frontier Foundry, who have a solid history with their other publications under that label, as well as the in-house work by Frontier Developments, who you may know as the developers of Elite Dangerous and Planet Coaster, so there's a good track record at work there and a lot of reasons to be optimistic about this game. Make sure to subscribe for more coverage as the game develops, or check out the links in the description to see the game's website and Steam store page for yourself. Thanks for watching and hope to see you next time.